Hello everyone, Elise here. I'm just checking in. I thought I would show my face again. I gotta look at the camera over here. All right, so I was at the store today. Matter of fact, here you go. Me and my sister, we went to Sam Ash today, and she was bringing back her flute because she plays the flute, and she needed to like get a tune up, and she needed to get some more keypads, so for her finger placements. And so I'm like, okay, I'm there. Now, prior to that, I've played the flute, but I'm not a flute player. I'm not a flutist. And I really wanted to play the violin. And so, but my sister has a keyboard, which is there, and I'm going to play an instrument. I have some time on my hand. I am currently here with my sister and her family, and it has been a really good time actually. And so, and I wanted to play an instrument, something I can dedicate some time to, energy, just the whole thing to it. I think that playing an instrument in general, whether that be the violin, the flute, or whatever, piano, is something that will help me develop patience and to make me softer in a sense where, learn to have patience. I have to be dedicated to it, put my time and effort into it. So I am going to start with the keyboard until I can save up to purchase a violin. And then if someone out here in the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok world, if you have a violin that you would like to donate or let me borrow, or want to gift me, or however, or a really inexpensive violin that still works with the bow, message me, email me, because I would like to begin to play the violin. And I figured if I learn how to play the violin, it would be something very soothing. I was in Sam Ash with my sister today, and I picked up the violin, and I was able to, play a note or two. And even just kind of the process of holding the violin, here like that. And, with the bow, it was like this connection somehow, the sound is like right here, but right by your ear. It's the pressing down, it's the string, it's the breathing, it's the I don't know, it's the connection of it all. And I would like to play a violin. So anyone out there, please message me. You can email me at elisesintuition@gmail.com, or you can go to Elise Intuition on my Instagram, or you can hit me up on my TikTok, which is Whitney Elise 0. So go there, you can message me there. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Send me a message if you have a violin that you would like to donate to me so I can start practicing so you guys can see my progress. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world, a lot of chaos, a lot of craziness, a lot of scary things. And I feel like with everything that's going on with everything, and then TikTok taking down music, I feel like this is one of the best times to, besides get yourself ready for whatever else is to come, but to change the vibration of the world. And I feel like by people tapping into that creative space, being creative with their own skill, not to be with anyone else, but be creative, it changed the vibration of the world around us, and creative in a good way, creative in a positive way. And I think this is just the right time to strengthen any tool. By the way, now that I'm talking about this, I think it's two things that I'm going to do. One, practice the keyboard or piano until I get me a violin. And then I'm going to be reading books. So right now, I am reading the Gita. I'm going to finish the Gita, and then once I finish the Gita, I want to do the Quran, and then I want to do like Confucius or something like that. And then after reading those, I have some other books that I'm going to have to invest in. They're a little expensive. They are more science books because I'm a nonfiction type of girl when it comes down to books that I like to read. Besides religious books, I feel like when you kind of read these religious books, I read the Bible plenty times, so I've already read that. Growing up, I've read it so many times. But I want to read these other books because I feel like it opens the door for more understanding. You're getting an understanding. So I feel like, and it's knowledge too. So in the Bible it says, "My people perish because of lack of knowledge," and that's part of it. Being able to culturally, religiously, physically, and mentally be able to communicate with people and get to know people from all over. Something that people do have in common wherever you are in the world tends to have some type of religion that is, that they live by, go by. So I'm currently reading the Gita. I'm going to finish that, and then I'll move on to something else. The other books that I'd like to have is like these acupuncture books. So, but I'm working on getting that because some of these books are like 300, 400. They're like college books. So, but I want to read them just so I can read them and have them. I like stuff like that. I like to look into it, And so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to work on my native language. I have a couple of books, language books. So, I'm kind of like learning Spanish on Duolingo. I think it's Duolingo. Yeah, Duolingo, and or Duolingo, whatever it's called. So I'm doing that, and then but I have my Cayuga, so I got the Cayuga language, a little bit of the Algonquin language, native language. And then, of course, you got the Iroquoian, what they speak. But I have to talk to my chief about that. So, but I'm going to learn all the languages, or I'm going to learn bit and pieces of it. So, and I feel like this is that time to do that, to learn whatever it is, become better, whether that be eating, working out, learning a new skill, being creative, get into a creative space. I hope everyone else who's watching this catches what I'm saying, because it really is going to change the energy of the people. If more people walk in love and being creative in a positive, good, healthy way for other people, for themselves too. Obviously do it for you, start there first, and then move on to what Most High leads you to do. It makes the atmosphere of the world, change, becomes a different vibration. So, and I know that music, and especially like the violin, definitely gives off a vibration. So I would like to vibrate on a very high level. I think that is there's a like a level of meditation when it comes to zoning in on a specific thing. When some people it's the garden, some people it's music, some people it is baking, but being in that more of a creative space, and then that place to like learn something new. I feel like that's really important for the new phase that we're going into, to the age of Aquarius, getting ready for the new year that's going to happen at the end of March, beginning of April. And really just kind of, living in the new instead of living in the old. There is a clear separation that's going to eventually happen, that all can see, and eventually will just be separated. And there'll be those who stay in the fight and flight and war, and then there'll be people who move on to the new earth, the new level, and you just will, based on how you vibrate. As I said before in other videos, like the 144, I've heard different versions, but one of the versions is of your frequency hitting that 144,000 frequency, hitting it, being completely, fully, all the way connected, from bottom to top, top to bottom, and sending out that love, being on a love vibration, and I think that is the main thing. So anyways, I am gonna learn the keyboard, learn how to play piano, and if you have a violin that you have laying around and you want to donate to me, just email me. I would greatly appreciate that. Other than that, let me put you down here. There you are. All right. Peace, love, and all the light. See y'all soon.